We're live. Welcome to week 3. And happy week 3. What the hell am I talking about week 3? Welcome to week 5. And happy Brees Hall Day. Happy Brees Hall Day. It's happening. Today's the day. Today is the day. This is the reason why we drafted Brees Hall. For today. Right here, right now. It begins today. The training wheels are off. They're going to unleash him. No more snap count for Brees Hall. And he's going. He gets the Broncos defense. The Broncos defense. He's just going to destroy them. Absolutely destroy them. Why even drop back to pass? Just keep giving it to Brees Hall 25, 30 times. Let him just rip off 200 yards rushing. I can see it already. But I'm excited. It's going to be another exciting day of football. I mean, we've already had a great game. Looks like the Jaguars are going to take this one on Sunday morning in London. As much as they tried to give it away. I don't know if you've been watching this game. Neither team wants to win this game. It's very obvious. They don't want to win. They keep giving it away, keep turning it over, keep taking sacks. But it looks like the Jaguars, they're up by 11 at this point with a little over 5 minutes to go. It looks like they're going to walk away with this one. But we've seen Josh Allen, his magic, what he's capable of with that offense. It's never over. Never over for that team. So, but what we're doing today is we're just, answering your star questions all the way to kickoff like we usually do. So if you have them, jump in the comments and fire away. And like I always talk about, if you're asking me a bunch of questions on TikTok and you want me to guarantee that I'm going to answer your questions, I see them better. I see more of them on the YouTube channel. So if you go to YouTube and search for Yards Per Fantasy and jump in the live, I guarantee you I will be able to answer your questions on YouTube. But we usually get a ton on TikTok, so it's really hard to keep up with. But YouTube, I see them. I prioritize them. So get in there. Link is in the TikTok bio. So let's get going. Should I start Tyler Algier versus the Texans if I have Bijan? I don't really think Algier is super startable, but I mean, depends on your other options. It depends on your other options for sure. I would lean no, but we'll see what else you have. Pick 2 between Derrick Henry, Devon Achane, Kyron Williams, and Jonathan Taylor. I'm going to go Derrick Henry. I'm going to go Devon Achane. And we got Caden on YouTube. He's asking, start 2, A.J. Brown, Michael Pittman, Nico Collins, or Zay Flowers. So I'm going to go A.J. Brown. I'm going to go Michael Pittman. I'm going to go Pittman. Pittman's been playing well. Seeing a ton of targets. I expect he's going to do well today against the Titans. Titans are a tough run defense, and they're not very good against the pass. So it just incentivizes these offenses to be like, you know what? We're not even going to try to run the ball. We're just going to throw it. And I think we should see another double-digit target day for Michael Pittman. He had that through the first 3 weeks until last week. I expect he'll get right back to it today against the Titans. Matt Breida or Jalen Warren? I'm going to go Jalen Warren. Cooper Kupp, Michael Thomas, Ramondre Stevenson for the flex. Definitely Cooper Kupp. If you have, I know it's his first game back and everything, but it's Cooper Kupp. If you have Cooper Kupp, you're playing him. I have him ranked, I think, as my wide receiver 7 or something like somewhere around there. Wide receiver 7, wide receiver 8 for this week. Jonnu Smith or George Kittle? Oh, I can't even believe this is a viable question, but sadly it kind of is. Um, but I'm still going to roll George Kittle. Brock Purdy or CJ Stroud? I'm going to go CJ Stroud. He's been playing phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Nico Collins or Michael Pittman? We'll go Michael Pittman. Raheem Mostert, Devontae Adams, Josh Jacobs, Isaiah Pacheco. We got to sit one of these guys. I guess we gotta. I guess we gotta sit Pacheco. It's really close. I really like Pacheco a lot right now. He's had back-to-back weeks as an RB1 in fantasy. And I know Mostert is kind of losing touches in that backfield right now to Devon Achane, but it's an explosive Dolphins offense. They can support 2 high-end running backs. All right, looks like the Bills just made it a 1-possession game again. 4 minutes to go. It's not over. Not over. Not over. Not over. David Montgomery or Michael Pittman. Give me Montgomery. Let's go Montgomery. Brian on YouTube, he's asking Josh Jacobs or Jacoby Myers for the flex. I'm going to go Josh Jacobs. We'll go Jacobs. Should you go Mostert or Stevenson? I'm going Raheem Mostert. I have, in my rankings this week, I have both Devon Achane and Raheem Mostert as RB1s. I think Achane's my RB9 or 10, and Mostert's my RB12. We're rolling both those guys out. Olave or Zay Flowers? I'm going to go Chris Olave. Wait, did they take that? I wasn't paying attention. Did they take that Bills touchdown off the board? Or is this like a replay of it? Interesting. I missed it. Either way, it looks like they just scored again, but there's still another flag. What is going on? Should I trade Devon Achane and George Kittle for Hawkinson and Terry McLaurin? No. I would keep Achane side. Pick one. Nico Collins, Zay Flowers, Jalen Waddle, Devon Achane. Pick one. Give me Devon Achane. Aaron Jones or Kendrick Bourne or Marvin Mims. I expect Aaron Jones is going to play, so we're going to play him. Should I trade Devon? We already answered that question. Charles, pay attention. Yes. No, don't make that trade. Keep Achane. All right. So now the Bills have made it a 1-possession game. Are they going for 2, or do we miss the 2-point attempt? Looks like we missed the 2-point attempt. They were stopped, I guess. Because they got to go for 2 here, right? They must have missed the 2-point. I wasn't paying attention. Is Jaleel McLaughlin worth a start? Really depends on your other options. I kind of think Javonte Williams is going to play. Sounds like it's a game time decision. He had a full practice, I believe, on Friday. So I think he's playing, which means that McLaughlin is off the radar. Either way, I'm still not that excited to play him, to be honest. I have Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. Should I hold or try to move on? You got to hold those guys. You got to hold. Because right now, you're going to sell at their lowest point. Sounds like Joe Burrow's calf is starting to get healthier. He had a couple full practices this week, which is a great sign. I think he's going to get healthy, and I think that offense is going to get fixed at some point. At some point, maybe not right now, but I think you got to hold on to those guys, especially Jamar Chase, because Jamar Chase, even though right now, because of the Joe Burrow injury and the struggles of the offense, he's not getting those big chunk plays, those 30, 40, 50-yard receptions. He's still compiling a high volume of targets. And now they're going to be without T. Higgins for at least this week, probably multiple weeks. So I'm definitely keeping Jamar Chase. And I actually made a video on YouTube this week about all the guys I'm targeting in trades. And one of the guys I was targeting was Jamar Chase because you can buy him low right now compared to his typical value at least. And he's, like I said, he's compiling, he's getting a bunch of targets, getting a bunch of receptions, and he still has that ceiling later down the season when things do improve with that Bengals offense. He still has the ceiling of the same guy that we were drafting as the first, second, third overall pick in drafts. Eventually, he's going to be that guy again by the end of the year. So I'm buying low on Jamar Chase and definitely not selling. This is my team without buys. I'm 2-2. What should I do for the year? Yeah, this is too open-ended of a question. We're going to get to these start-sit questions. Miles Sanders or Tank Dell? I guess we're going to go Miles Sanders. Raheem Mostert or James Conner? Mostert for me. But looking at this team real quick, we'll just quickly go over this team. Lamar Jackson, Amari Cooper, Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, Eckler, Derrick Henry. So I'm selling Derrick Henry. I think you can package him with one of those wide receivers and maybe get an upgrade. But I think that's a pretty solid team. It's a pretty solid team. If you can get an elite wide receiver, I think I would do that. If you can, like I said, if you can package Derrick Henry plus a wide receiver, you can go get a Stephon Diggs plus. I think that's what I would do. My options are McLaughlin or Akers. Ooh, I'm sorry. Yikes. McLaughlin or Akers? I guess we gotta go McLaughlin. But if Javonte is gonna play, I guess we gotta go Akers and hope that he gets a goal line carry. I think we probably still go McLaughlin, to be honest. Can't be thrilled about either of those options. Full PPR. Start 2. Kyren Williams, Alvin Kamara, Joe Mixon. Start 2 of those guys. Kyren, Kamara, Mixon. Give me Kamara and Mixon. Also, Tua Tagovailoa or Anthony Richardson. I think we got to go Tua there. I do like Anthony Richardson, but I have Tua ranked as my QB4. Richardson is my QB6. So I love both of them. I see another question here where it's asking, Calvin Ridley with a big catch down the sideline there on a 3rd and 4 to keep this game going for the Jaguars. I do see another question that says Anthony Richardson or Joe Burrow. I'm definitely going Anthony Richardson there. Michael Wilson or Odell Beckham? Ooh, let's go Michael Wilson. I love it. Let's go Michael Wilson. Yes. I made a video in the summer about 10 guys you need to be targeting after round 10. And Michael Wilson was one of the guys I wanted to target. And it's coming to fruition, which is really cool. So, Waller or Ferguson, full PPR. We're going to go Darren Waller. We're going to stick with Waller. Pick 1, full PPR, Jonathan Taylor, Chris Olave, Aaron Jones, or Kyren Williams. Give me Chris Olave. Debo Samuel or Puka Nacua. I want to go Debo. But ideally, you can start both of those guys. Hard not to. Pittman or Marquise Brown. We're going to go Michael Pittman. Gus Edwards or Jalen Warren. Give me Jalen Warren. I have Raheem Mostert as my RB2. Do you think I should still put Achane as flex? Yeah. Wheels up. Start them both. If we can get any pieces of this Miami offense, we're going to do it. Especially that backfield. I think there's enough room, enough production to go around in that backfield for both of those guys to thrive. So I'm okay starting both of them. Rashi Rice or Michael Wilson. Ooh, these are two up and coming rookies. I like them both. I think we'll go Rashi Rice though. We'll go Rashi Rice. Tyler Algier or Jake Ferguson. I think we're gonna go Jake Ferguson. Ramondre Stevenson or Michael Wilson. I think at that point we'll go Ramondre. Should I play Jalen Warren or Matt Breida? Let's go Jalen Warren. I have zero confidence in Matt Breida to do anything. Romeo Dobbs or DeAndre Hopkins in the flex. So Dobbs is a little tricky because I expect Christian Watson's going to be, he's going to see an uptick in opportunities. I think he was a little bit on a snap count last week. So it's hard to see how much he's going to be involved versus Romeo Dobbs. And I forgot who the other one in the question was, if I can find it. Oh, DeAndre Hopkins. So I got the rankings pulled up. I got Romeo Dobbs as my wide receiver 31. I have Hopkins a few spots ahead of him at wide receiver 27. So I'll go Hopkins. Jacoby Myers or Jalen Waddle. We're going to go Jalen Waddle. It's going to happen for Jalen Waddle. This could be the week. This could be the week it finally happens. It's going to happen. Like I talked about with Raheem Mostert and Devon Achane, I want players in that Miami offense. I want guys in that offense. Anybody in that offense can explode for a massive game at any point. All right, Tank Dell or Zay Flowers at the flex, starting Ayuk and Garrett Wilson. Give me Zay Flowers. Lots of questions coming here on TikTok. If you want to guarantee that I'm going to answer your questions, hop over to the Yards Per Fantasy YouTube channel. There's far less questions that come in through there, so I can see them a lot better, and I will prioritize those ones. So just go to YouTube, find Yards Per Fantasy. You can just find the link in my TikTok bio as well. Adam Thielen or Marquise Brown. Let's go. That's a tough one, actually. I was going to just say Adam Thielen, but Marquise Brown's been playing really well. So I have Marquise Brown ranked as my wide receiver 26. And I have Adam Thielen ranked as my wide receiver 23. So I have high hopes for both of those guys this week. Let's go Adam Thielen. Let's go Thielen. Jonathan Taylor or Damian Pierce? Give me Jonathan Taylor. Give me Jonathan Taylor. Zach Ertz or Jacoby Myers. Or Romeo Dobbs. Give me Romeo Dobbs. Give me Jacoby Myers, actually. Give me Jacoby Myers. He's been a target machine when he's been out there and healthy. At least with Garoppolo at quarterback. Obviously, last week he wasn't startable with Aiden O'Connell, but Bills are not going away in this game. Bills are not going away. They're back down by 12, but they're at the goal line with a little over 2 minutes to go, although they're out of timeouts, so if they score here, they're going to have to get an onside kick or it's over. But you never know. Michael Thomas, Romeo Dobbs, Jacoby Myers. Give me Jacoby Myers. Start two between Jalen Waddle, Derrick Henry. I'm assuming it's Derrick Henry. Zay Flowers. Start two, Waddle, Henry, Flowers. Yeah, let's go Jalen Waddle and Derrick Henry. Zay Flowers or Joe Mixon? I'm going to go Joe Mixon. Michael Pittman or Jalen Waddle? They're really close for me in my rankings, but I'm going to go Jalen Waddle. Let's hope that this is the week. Let's hope this is the week. Going against the Giants, the offense has been playing so well. Tua has been playing so well. Waddle's going to have his explosive game at some point. Maybe today's the day. Lamar Jackson or Kirk Cousins? We're going to go Lamar Jackson. I should play the Niners or the Panthers defense. I don't usually answer defense questions. I think we'll go with the Niners because I think one, they're the better defense, even though they're playing. I just think the Cowboys with Dak Prescott, they're a little bit more susceptible to turnovers and sacks than Jared Goff, which is crazy to say Jared Goff and the Lions. The Lions have a much better offensive line. Jared Goff doesn't turn the ball over as much as Dak does. Dak takes a lot more sacks. So I'm going to play the 49ers there. Because that's what you're looking for when you're playing a defense. You want the sacks, you want the turnovers, even if they give up some points, Nico Collins or Chris Olave. I'm going to go Chris Olave, but I can't blame you. Either one. Those are both good options. Kyren Williams or Adam Thielen. I think we roll with Kyren Williams there. I know the wheels are going to fall off at some point. He's riding some touchdown luck. He's had a great role, but he's just a guy. But he's just a guy with a great role. So we're going to ride with that until further notice, until he shows us that he can't do it. So we got Jordan on YouTube. Jordan on YouTube is asking to pick 2 for wide receiver between Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, Rashee Rice, and Robert Woods. So this one's pretty easy. We're going to just play both Rams guys. We're going to go Cooper Kupp. We're going to play Puka Nacua. Najee Harris or Jonathan Taylor? We're going to go Jonathan Taylor. Oh, the Bills almost got the onside kick, but they did not quite. It looks like the Jaguars are going to win in London again. It was a good game, though. Good game. Of course, the most action came once I went live. So I missed most of the fourth quarter. But that's all right. Yeah, ETN's been great. Did he score another touchdown while I wasn't paying attention after we went live? I think he may have. I know he was being stuffed on the ground pretty much most of the game, at least on the inside carries. But he was catching a lot of passes, which is really awesome because that was what we were so excited about with Travis Etienne coming out of Clemson. That's what he did in college. He was such a great pass catcher. He got 102 passes at Clemson from his current quarterback. So they were just not targeting him last year. It was weird. They were taking him out on third downs for JaMycal Hasty. We never see JaMycal Hasty on the field at this point. So it's really awesome to see Travis Etienne catching passes. He's such an explosive player. Alexander Madison or Gus Edwards. Let's go Alexander Madison. Lamar Jackson or Tua Tagovailoa. These are 2 good quarterback options to have. So Lamar is going against Steelers. He's been playing really well. I have them ranked back to back. I have Tua as my QB4, Lamar as my QB5. You really can't go wrong with either one of them. We also have a question, Tua or Anthony Richardson. I also have them ranked very close together. Tua is my QB4, Anthony Richardson is my QB6. Love them both this week. I'm playing a bunch of Richardson in DFS again today. I've been playing him in DFS like every single week, just because he has that floor as a rusher, which also gives him a high ceiling. So we'll go Tua over Anthony Richardson, but I do love both options. All right, we got about 13 minutes left till kickoff. Like I said, if you want me to guarantee that I'm going to answer your question, hop over to the YouTube channel, find Yards Per Fantasy on YouTube. I will absolutely prioritize those questions. Tank Dell, Tyler Algier, George Kittle, Kyle Pitts in the flex. I'm going to go George Kittle. I'm going to go Kittle. I know he's been a little bit disappointing lately, but we're going to go Kittle. Zeke or P. Ryan in full PPR. I'm going to go P. Ryan. With a banged up Javonte, we still don't know if he's playing yet. I think he is going to play, but I'm still going to play P. Ryan over Zeke for sure. Jameson Williams or Najee Harris. I'm going to go Najee Harris because the reports are Jameson Williams is going to be on a snap count today, which is not a surprise because he really missed a lot of practice during the summer because of his injuries. and he hasn't played all season. And I'm honestly not sure he's that good. So we're going to play Najee Harris. Puka Nacua or Debo Samuel? I'm going to lean Debo. Both the top 20 options this week, though. Michael Pittman or Marquise Brown? I'm going to go Michael Pittman. Michael Wilson or Zach Ertz? It's Michael Wilson. Should I start Pittman or Kupp? We're going to go Kupp. Let's start 3 of these guys. Cooper Kupp, Justin Jefferson, A.J. Brown, and Puka Nacua. Is that who that's supposed to be? I think that, I don't know. So we're going to start the first 3 guys. Kupp, Jefferson, A.J. Brown. Start Jonathan Taylor or Zach Moss. Definitely Jonathan Taylor. He's going to be on a snap count, but he's still going to get, I expect he's going to get the majority of the work still. And he is infinitely more talented of a running back than Zach Moss. Brandon Ayuk or Breece Hall. Definitely Breece Hall. We opened up the show today, and I haven't talked about it enough on this show. It's Breece Hall Day. Today is Breece Hall Day, officially declared by me, Breece Hall Day. It's an official worldwide holiday. Today, October 8th, 2023, is officially Breece Hall Day. Officially. Very, very officially. Officially. Breece Hall Day. It's happening. It's happening. Today's the day. So if you have Breece Hall, he needs to be in your lineup today. He needs to be in your lineup. Puka Nacua or Chris Olave? Let's go Chris Olave. Again, those are both. Tank Dell or Debo Samuel? Let's go Debo Samuel. Kyren Williams, Puka Nacua or Aaron Jones? Is this a pick 2? Pick 2. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go Aaron Jones and Puka Nacua. Brandon Ayuk or Jonathan Taylor? We'll go Brandon Ayuk. Kyren Williams or Derrick Henry? Let's go Derrick Henry. On YouTube, we got a question. Start Kyren Williams or Aaron Jones or Chris Olave? I'm going to start Chris Olave. I'm going to go Olave here. All right, so the Bills need to stop here on 3rd and 6. They're not going to have much time left, even if they get it back, but they have a chance. Ezekiel Elliott, Tyler Algier, Ramondre Stevenson. Pick one of these guys. Definitely Ramondre. That's an easy one. Jaleel McLaughlin or Dameon Pierce? Dameon Pierce. Let me break the news to you. Jaleel McLaughlin is not a good running back. He's fine. He's fine, but he's just a guy. He's small. He's slow. Not very athletic. And, yeah. Definitely playing Dameon Pierce over him. Kyren Williams or Nico Collins? Let's go Nico Collins. And we also have a Nico Collins question of Collins, Hopkins, or Marquise Brown. Definitely Nico Collins. Devontae Smith or Michael Pittman? Ooh, very, very close, but I'm going to go Devontae Smith. Olave or Hunter Henry? I'm scared of the Olave injury. What I briefly saw before I went on, was there like a pregame little nick up on Olave, but I also saw that he is good to go. So we're going to go Chris Olave. Hollywood Brown, Nico Collins, Aaron Jones. Give me Nico Collins. Goff or Daniel Jones? Give me... Normally, I wouldn't hesitate on this one. I would just go with Goff. But I think this could be an ugly Colts. Not Colts. Ugly Lions and Panthers game. I think we go Daniel Jones there. Oh, he muffed the punt. Went out of bounds. Oh, what a moron. He muffed the damn punt. 22 seconds left for the Bills here. But yeah, I'm going to go Daniel Jones slightly over Jared Goff because I think that Lions-Panthers game, it's in Carolina. It is No Amon-Ra St. Brown, no Jahmyr Gibbs. This is going to be handed off to David Montgomery and get the hell out of there type of game. It's going to be low scoring. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be gross. Garrett Wilson or Puka Nacua. Let's go Garrett Wilson. Pick 2 between David Montgomery, Josh Jacobs, or Alvin Kamara. We're going to go David Montgomery, and we're going to go Josh Jacobs. Garrett Wilson or Jalen Waddle. I have Waddle ranked ahead, but I think Wilson's fine. If you want the ceiling play, it's Jalen Waddle. The floor play is Garrett Wilson. Alvin Kamara or Josh Jacobs. Give me Josh Jacobs. Chris Olave or Nico Collins. Let's go Chris Olave. Jalen Warren or Alexander Madison. Give me Alexander Madison. Breece Hall or Tank Dell. Oh, I guess you weren't on the show a few minutes ago. It's Breece Hall day. Play Breece Hall. Please, I'm begging you, play Breece Hall. I don't care who you're playing him over. Play Breece Hall today. Please, please, please. How else are we going to celebrate Breece Hall day if we're not playing him in our lineups? Raheem Mostert or Tony Pollard? This is Tony Pollard. Both top 12 running backs, though. Kamara or Josh Jacobs? We're going to go Josh Jacobs. I feel like we just answered this question like 6 times in a row. Pickens or Mark Andrews? We're going to go Mark Andrews. Burrow or Josh Dobbs? Oh, man. It is weird to see this question, but it is a very viable question. I still got to go Joe Burrow, though. I still got to go Burrow. What else we got? We got Kyrie Williams, Rashee Rice, or Chris Olave. We're going to go Chris Olave. Lamar Jackson or Tua. Let's go Lamar. No, we're going to go Tua. We're going to go Tua over Lamar Jackson. Jake Ferguson or Darren Waller. Let's go Darren Waller. Jamar Chase or Jalen Waddle. I'm going to go Jamar Chase. Should I play Aaron Jones or Matt Breida? Let's go Aaron Jones. Kyrie Williams, Jacoby Myers, Nico Collins, or DeAndre Hopkins. Pick one of these guys. Give me Kyrie Williams. Should I stack Puka and Cup or play Ayuk over Puka? I'm going to play Ayuk over Puka. And it's not because they're both on the same team. I just have Ayuk ranked over Puka this week. Both good plays, though. Olave or Puka. I'm going to go Olave, but sounds like there was some injury news while we went live or just before we went live. So if you want to play Puka to play it safe, I'm totally cool with that. Both good options this week. Totally cool with playing Puka. I really don't think there's going to be that big of a difference in production. Garrett Wilson or Garrett Wilson or Michael Pittman. I'm going to go Michael Pittman there. I'd like to see one more week from Zach Wilson playing well before we just blindly play Garrett Wilson in all of our lineups. He's still a good play, but if we have an option like a Michael Pittman, I'm going to play Michael Pittman. Puka Nacua, Josh Dobbs, Jalen Waddle, Breece Hall. We're playing Breece Hall, so he's your flex, and we're going to pick one wide receiver, and that's going to be Jalen Waddle. CeeDee Lamb or Jalen Waddle, we're going to go CeeDee Lamb. Lamar Jackson or Anthony Richardson, we're going to go Lamar Jackson. A question on YouTube from Damo. He's asking Matt Breida or DeAndre Hopkins. We're definitely going to go DeAndre Hopkins here. I have zero confidence in anything from Matt Breida. The offensive line is a complete mess. Raheem Mostert or Devon Achane. We're going to go Devon Achane, but I have both ranked as top 12 running backs this week. Cortland Sutton, Michael Thomas for Amari Cooper. This is a trade question. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Raheem Mostert or Achane. We're going to go Achane, but it's very close. You're playing them both if you can. Anthony Richardson or Kirk Cousins. Let's go Anthony Richardson. Mostert or Achane. We just answered this. So we're going to go Achane. Gus Edwards or Alexander Madison. We're going to play Alexander Madison. Should we go Zach Wilson or Daniel Jones with Justin Herbert on the bye? This was from Damo on YouTube. We're gonna go Daniel Jones. There's gonna be a lot of points, at least obviously on the Dolphins side in that game. Daniel Jones is gonna have to throw. He's gonna have to run around. So I'm gonna trust that. Whereas the Broncos Jets game could be like, a 13-10 game with no points scored. So, I'm going to play the guy who's going to have to throw to play from behind, despite how terribly things went for that scenario last week. I'm going to roll him out again. We'll go Daniel Jones. Tua or Hurts, we're going to go Hurts. Pacheco or Breece Hall, we're going to go Breece Hall. It's Breece Hall day. I think you guys are just trolling me at this point with these Breece Hall questions. Breece Hall, please. Darren Waller or Conklin. We're going to go Darren Waller. Gus Edwards or Madison. I don't know how many times you're going to ask this question, and I'm going to answer it 1,000,000 times. It's Alexander Madison, and that's the last time I'm going to answer that one. CeeDee Lamb or Zay Flowers. We're going to go CeeDee Lamb. That's pretty easy. All right. It's 1 o'clock. We did it. We're here. We're done. It's kickoff time. Thank you for everybody for tuning in. Kyren Williams or DeAndre Swift. We're going to play DeAndre Swift. Brandon Ayuk or it's Joe Burrow or Stroud. We're going to go CJ Stroud. Thank you guys. See you later.